Good morning everybody. Today is the 2nd of August. Well, I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's Friday the 2nd of August 2024. Let's just get George fired up. He's away. What a beautiful morning. The sun is shining directly in front of me. We've had some hot days this last couple of weeks. Summer has finally arrived. How long will it last? Who knows? Been a few storms about. I don't know whether you guys have had one, but we had a little bit of a rumble the other day, but it never came to nothing. Anyway, so it's about 6:30, 6:35, something like that in the morning. So it's about 6:30, 6:35, something like that in the morning. Like I say, it's beautiful. On the short journey to work today, just about a mile. And today, I know it's just a drive to work, I just wanted to make a little video of a log really of something what I'm doing. Some of you guys probably noticed already, on my dashboard I had a gauge, basically a Rev Counter. I've got several gauges in here, some work, some don't, some illuminate, blah de blah. Anyway, I quite like it, the look of them. So I got this Rev Counter. I bought it off eBay. It was only cheap. It was only about, I can't remember, I think that was around about 20 quid. And I had it on the dashboard. I hadn't connected it up for ages. I've had it about 4 months now. Anyway, last week I got the time to connect it up. I didn't make any videos enough, but I connected it up and that was working fine. Illuminated with these lights and, well, did what it's supposed to do. A Rev Counter. Yesterday I jumped in the car, switched on, nothing. No illumination. Normally when the ignition goes on, the little dial will go up and down, and then when it starts, obviously that will show the revs of the engine. I was quite pleased with it. I thought, oh, it's quite smart really for what it is. But as I said, it stopped working. No reason. I couldn't find a reason. I thought first maybe it's a fuse or something, but check the fuses. Like I say, everything else is working where that was wired in. So I don't know what's going on. So I disconnected it. I tested it directly onto the battery. Dead as a dodo. Oh, obviously it's no good. So I thought I'll try my luck. I'll contact the guys where I bought it from on the eBay. I got a message back and said, well, we might be able to help you, show us a video. So I texted them back, or messaged them back and said, look, there's nothing to show you. That's dead, completely dead. It wouldn't do anything. But still they said, yeah, but if you show us a video. So I said I've disconnected it, but I will show them a video. What I'm going to do is just show them connecting to the battery that it's dead. And like I say, the reason why I'm making this video now and telling you guys, here it is, look, there it is. Like I say, it was only about 20 quid, but the reason why I'm showing you guys, I'm going to do the little video. I'm not going to send him this whole video, just this part where I test it, and I'll let you know the outcome of what they say, because I find it quite interesting that they don't just accept that it's not working. So I'm going to prove to them it's not working. We'll see what they say. They might say pack it up and send it back, and it might not be worth the bother. They might just send me another one, or they might come up with some cock and bull story that it's my fault because I didn't do something from what they said. But it's quite easy to do. It's got a black wire on it for the earth, the red wire on it for the live, and one of these goes onto the negative side of the coil and the other one is for the illumination. I have got a wiring diagram which I will look at before I connect anything again, just to make sure I got it right, but I'll show you guys the part where I'm going to send it to them, and it'll just be interesting to see what they say. So we'll get on with that in a bit. Just got to get in work first. Right then guys, so this part of the video will be the part where I'm going to film what I'm just going to send to them about it not working. Obviously, because I've disconnected, I've told them this, I'm going to just put it onto the battery to show that it's dead. There it is, sitting on the bonnet, ready to be tested, and there is the wiring diagram, which is quite easy to follow. Anyway, and I had it in, it was working fine as I said. So this will be what I'll be sending to these guys. This is the Rev Counter I've been talking about. It was working fine. I had it wired into this Morris Minor, which is a 4-cylinder engine with a coil. I had the red wire connected to a live. I had the black wire to an earth, and when switched on the ignition, this would go through the motions, ready to use. I had it set to 4-cylinder. The yellow wire was connected up to my lighting circuit, so when I put the switch on, this would illuminate, all fine. And the green wire went to the negative side, like I said, all worked fine. Worked for about 2 weeks. I know I've had it 4 months, but I only connected up probably 2 weeks. Worked absolutely fine. Then the other day, switched it on, nothing. Completely dead. I checked all my fuses, everything else on my car's working. So now I'm just going to connect it live to the battery to show you that this unit is completely dead. Okay, so I have the black onto my earth side of my battery, and the live is connected to the live side of the battery. Nothing happened at all, completely dead. Let's just connect this wire up there we go. There's the red, touching on, nothing. Obviously this is the yellow wire which would illuminate, nothing. Completely dead. So this unit, for whatever reason, has died. And I said no use, that's why I've removed it. I've had a look at some of your reviews, and I have seen a couple of people have said nice unit if it worked, so therefore maybe there is a problem with some of these. Also I've seen plenty of people saying very good, brilliant, and I will admit when it was working I was really happy with it. I was pleased, and I was going to do a video on it and recommend it, but obviously it stopped working, so I need to know what you're going to do about it. Thank you. You see that was connected up to my battery. As I told you, it was working fine in the car. The only thing is I never did do a video on it when it was connected. I wish I had it on now so I had proof that it was working, but hey ho, I've got proof it doesn't work. If I don't do anything, like I say, I'll just chuck it in the bin and give them rubbish feedback or something like that, just saying don't buy it, it's crap. But if I replace it and we get one back, then you guys will will know as soon as I do, and we'll wire it back in and hopefully we'll see it working. Rightio, I've just got to carry on at work and then we'll do the little drive home. See you in a bit. Rightio guys, that's me done at work. Now for a little drive. I was going to say home, but I'm popping up to my mother-in-law's to pick up Gemini. So that's what's happening with that little Rev Counter. Who knows what they're going to say. I've had stuff before, not from them, from different people, and I've told them something's wrong and they've just sent out another one. No problem, chuck that in a bin. I've also had where I've had to pack it up, send it back, wait a month, and then you get a replacement. So we will see what happens with these. But I'm sure that should, if I'd have had it a year or something, I wouldn't worry about it. But alright, I've had it 4 months, but it's only been connected for, like I say, probably 2 weeks, maybe less. But for the sake of 20 quid, I ain't gonna worry. But it'd just be interesting to see what they say. Some companies like to keep their positive feedback, some I think just don't care. But I did take the back off and had a quick look inside, just in case there was a fuse or something inside. But that's just all circuit boards and stuff, so I can't really touch that. Oh, I'm not going to touch that, let's say. Oh, it's warming up already. What's the time? 10 o'clock? I think it's going to be quite hot. So as I said the other day, I've been doing some jobs on the bus, and we did that little camping trip, and very soon we'll be doing a longer trip. We're going to go for an 8-day trip. We're going to visit at least a couple of campsites. So that's all good fun. And just maybe I'll start to get on with some bodywork on either one of these vehicles. But like I say, there's always something else to be done, isn't there? Just don't seem to get the time. Especially now the weather's okay. Want to get out and about. Enjoy. George is driving really good. I think maybe 2 weeks we'll have the classic car auto jumble again up at Norwich. Trying to think what it's called then. Paving Hall, something like that I think it is. Anyway, we'll be going up there. I'm not sure which I'm going to take yet, but I think I'll be taking George because I think he needs a good run. That's probably about 25, 26 miles from mine, so there and back I'll give him a good run, won't I? But like I say, to be honest, since he's been back on this points and condenser setup, far better. far better. But when I originally put the electronic ignition in, then he was great. So that lasted what, 10 years, maybe 11 years before that played up. And then the new one I got, I don't know what happened to that. That just didn't want to know. But now we've got the points in, just adjust them, have a look at them every now and again, probably once, twice a year maybe. But other than that, if it does go wrong, that's another easy fix at the side of the road, which is good about these old cars. Whereas the electronic ignition, if that goes wrong, alright, you can carry a spare, but it's not a cheap job. And like the experience I had with the last one, well, I just ain't got no confidence in them no more, so I'd rather just keep to the points. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what this weather brings today. They keep on about these big old thunderstorms and really heavy downpours. I'm sure some people have been getting them, maybe you have, but we seem to be lucky and not had one as yet. Beautiful day, I could just drive about all day, as long as I'm not sitting in traffic. I need to get the front wheels off, George. One, I want to grease up them trunnions. But two, I've noticed when I brake really hard, George pulls very slightly to the left, and the other day I had to stop suddenly. That was a bit damp, and the left hand front wheel locked up, so definitely need to have a look at the brakes, maybe adjust them. Maybe just bleed them, because I put a new brake pipe on, if you remember, on the left hand side, and maybe with bleeding I only bled that side. Might be a little bit of air in it, not getting to the right hand side, but we will see. So hopefully one day next week I'll definitely be doing that job. I probably won't bother about filming making a video of the trunnions, because I've done that before. I think I've even done brakes before, but I'll just show you what I'm up to. Rightio guys, well, I'm where I want to be. I'll let you know how I get on with the Rev Counter, whether I get any joy. We will see on that one. So I'll leave it here. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye for now.